Hey, what is going on, everybody? I am your host, Nick Madrovsky, and welcome to episode number 13 of The GTA Show. But more importantly, welcome to day 6 of GTA 5 week. So, everybody, we are one day away from Grand Theft Auto 5. And today, I have a special video which includes not one, but 2 top 10 countdowns. Finally, I am doing a video that is not pre-recorded. I am actually here on Sunday. We are so close. It is Sunday afternoon right now. Once I go to bed tonight, you know how much the excitement is going to be tomorrow. I have got a friend coming over during the day tomorrow. We're going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 4 all day to send it off with a bang. Of course, I'll be uploading that video later on at the night. We'll be playing Grand Theft Auto 4 all day, and then a couple of hours, about 3 to 4 hours before we have to leave for the midnight launch, we will be watching Night of Champions. Yes, I'm a huge WWE fan. But more importantly, 3 hours after that, we're off to the midnight launch and all that good stuff. But we are so close. But first of all, I will have my top 10 activities and then my top 10 favorite screenshots from Grand Theft Auto 5 in this video right now. But first of all, I have to say with these activities, I mean just the general activities that you can do. So, let's not waste any time and let's get right into my top 10 activities in Grand Theft Auto 5. So number 10 is car racing. Number 9 is golf. Number 8 is hunting. Number 7 is base jumping. Number 6, plane stunts. Number 5 is BMX stunts. Number 4 is underwater exploration. Now on to the big 3, and number 3 is hiking. So obviously, if you don't know what hiking is, you're probably thinking, oh, that is kind of the same as hunting or base jumping. Well, no, what they mean by hiking is you can hike a mountain properly with different climbing physics. You can, scale up the mountain where you don't think you can actually scale. New climbing physics, new ways you can get up the mountain, realistic ways to get up there. It could take, a scale of a GTA world a day to get to the top of the mountain, through the night, through the wilderness, and that sort of thing. So I'm really looking forward to hiking my way up the mountains, especially Mount Chiliad. That is going to be a whole lot of fun. Activity number 2 is a triathlon. I am a big fan of triathlons. I don't really do them because I'm not fit at all. I'm not the skinniest guy you'll ever see. I'm not the biggest guy you'll ever see, of course. But I'm pretty average. I used to play football, but I am not fit at all. But I just like watching triathlons. I don't know why. I really like, the Tour de France kind of thing. And the fact that there are real mountain bikes in the game makes me really, really excited. And the fact that you can do a triathlon, swim, and do all that sort of stuff. I do wish if you were swimming, the swimming leg of the race, I wish you couldn't get eaten by a shark. In races, they normally cut off, I think they have like a barrier under the water where sharks can't get through, so I'm a little bit upset that you could get eaten while you're swimming, so it kind of would ruin the race, but what can you do? Hopefully it doesn't, get too out of hand, but we'll have to see what happens with that. And then we will move on to number 1. So, number 1 is tennis. Now, you're probably thinking, why tennis? Why do you like tennis so much? I used to play tennis. That is the simple answer. I used to play tennis. I did play soccer, as I said, football for most of my life. About 7 years I played football, and then I broke my wrist after falling off a bike. Funny how I like triathlons and mountain bike riding. I broke my wrist by falling off a bike, and then I thought, okay, after my wrist healed, I'm not going back to soccer. I could risk injuring again. So I played tennis for about a year. I won a doubles tournament with my mate. I came second in a singles tournament. I really enjoy playing tennis, that sort of thing. It is really fun. That is why it probably will be my favorite game mode in the game, or just activity in the game. But may as well continue that story. I ended up breaking my wrist again, this time playing, not tackle footy, touch footy at school, and I got tackled. Yes, some idiot, and hopefully he's not watching this video. I highly doubt he is. He's probably in jail or something now. He was that type of person. He probably would remind you of, someone on GTA 5 who takes drugs and that sort of thing. But anyway, so hopefully he's not watching this. He tackled me and I broke my wrist because I fell on it. And then that stopped me from playing any sports, which is why I don't play any now. Although I am returning to indoor soccer/football this year, or maybe next year if need be. But that was number 1 on my list. Alright, so that is it for my top 10 activities. But now it is time to move on to my top 10 screenshots. This is the fun one. My top 10 screenshots. This is official. No other screenshots from any other company. This is the top 10 screenshots that have come from all the HD shots off Rockstar's official Grand Theft Auto 5 screenshot page. So these are the top 10 since the announcement of Grand Theft Auto 5. Coming in at number 10, we have a Cuban plane flying over the Pacific Bluffs, I should say rather. Number 9 is Michael riding a mountain bike in Los Santos. Number 8 is Michael wielding an AUG-style gun in a helicopter. Number 7 would have to be Trevor standing in front of a fully customized Sabre Turbo. Coming in at number 6, we have a Del Piero pier in the gloomy night and storm setting. This was, of course, one of the early shots. Number 5 is Trevor holding a hunting rifle in the wilderness. Number 4 is a dodo flying over the Alamo Sea. Now for the big 3, and coming in at number 3, we have a long distance view from the Landak Dam, and I am looking at the screenshot right now whilst I talk about it. I can just remember that lovely view that I could see, and at this point I thought the Vinewood sign was a little bit further to the right, and I don't mean right just to the right, I thought it was even further up, but it's not. But that's okay. If you didn't know, the Vinewood sign is literally right over this, to the right of the rock. That is where the Vinewood sign is. And just the water effects, when you look down there and you can see the water effects, you can see the little pier that is there to the bottom right near the GTA 5 logo. It looks really, really cool, and it looks like you can drive around there as well, which is nice. So, it'd be pretty scary driving around there thinking, crap, I could fall off here. So, that's what really got me into this screenshot. I really liked, the background, the sun setting, or rising, whichever one. It looks like it's rising, you can kind of tell. And yeah, just the size of the city, that's probably just a quarter of the city. So, really, really nice screenshot there. Now we move on to screenshot number 2. Alright, so number 2 is the dune buggy and the ute riding along the mountains with the lovely lighting effects. And as you can see, what you're looking at is probably the wilderness area. This is probably a bit of the area in between some of the mountains. And you can see a ute and, as I said, a dune buggy riding along the sandy roads, dirt roads. And again, just the lovely, that dust, the brown, orange dust effects, it's amazing. And of course the dust effects on the ground as well. But most importantly, the look of the map itself, just the way it looks, it's like having Red Dead Redemption in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas kind of thing. It's amazing to think about it, and when you look at it, it just looks even better. But now it is time to move on to the big screenshot. My favorite, which I think most of you probably already know. And we have screenshot number 1, which I'm sure all of you did know, and that was, as I've mentioned before, the big international commercial airliner lifting off from a lovely night setting. What a stunning night sky, the clouds. It's not even fully dark yet. Can you imagine when it's fully dark? You got the lights, the amazing tail lights of police cars. You can see the police car on the right doesn't actually have the one on the left doesn't have the lights, on the window at the back. The one in the front, or the one on the right, I should say, does. So, a lot of really nice stuff there. You got the tarmac lights, all that sort of thing. It looks really, really nice. Again, we have no official word if you can fly that kind of jet, a bigger jet. I hope we can, and I hope the things feel heavier. But again, this is all about the screenshot. You got the other jet on, I think it's over towards the left. That looks amazing in itself. The one thing that I am really hoping for, guys, before I go today, and to do with this screenshot, I hope we can actually enter the planes. I've mentioned this before. I hope we can, walk into the plane and roam around in it, kind of like you could in Red Dead Redemption on the trains. And I think we can do that with the trains on here as well. So hopefully you can with the planes as well. That would be pretty cool. Imagine while the plane's taking off and going for a flight, around the map, you could just sit down on a chair or go around, grab something to eat. And there are a few photos from yesterday that kind of hinted towards it. So same goes with the airport. I hope you can, walk into the airport and walk around. I hope you can. It is a purchasable business, so I have a pretty strong feeling you'll be able to, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, that is my favorite screenshot, and those were my favorite top 10 screenshots from GTA 5. Alright, so that's it for the screenshots, and that is it for GTA Show until midweek this week coming. Tomorrow at 6 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, 3 hours before I head off for the midnight launch, I will be uploading my custom-made tribute video to Grand Theft Auto 4, sending it off with a bang, but welcoming GTA 5 with a nice bang as well. After that video is uploaded, As I said yesterday, I will be tweeting out photos of my night at the midnight launch so you guys can stay up to date with the biggest night of the year. If you want to see those photos live as I post them straight to Twitter, make sure you follow me at TheGTAShow. Or if you don't have the Twitter, you can wait until Wednesday night as I will upload my first GTA 5 impressions along with photos from that launch night, which is going to be massive. And as per usual, make sure you smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you subscribe for the very best GTA content. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and for the second last time before Grand Theft Auto 5 launches, peace out.